Hi ladies, it's Melissa from Moguls, and today we are going to do a little tutorial on how to apply nail tips and then dip your nails. It's actually really easy. It's just a little bit more time consuming than doing dip over your natural nails. So let's get started. First off, you're going to need some nail glue. I like this IBD, it's a 5-second glue. It's from, I think they sell it at Sally's Beauty Supply. And it's kind of nice because it comes in a tube like this, and then you attach the little applicator. And then it's also really nice because when you're working with it, it just comes out of here. And so that is pretty cool. And it stands upright, so you can store it upright so then you don't have glue going everywhere. Now my nails are pretty trashed because I redid all of our pictures and our new launch colors, and it was insane. So anyway, you're gonna need nail tips, and I just have these clear nail tips. You're gonna want the half well, meaning you want it to be cut out here as opposed to like a full nail. Like a whole fingernail. That won't really work well for tips. So what you're gonna do, let me get you a better angle here. That should work. What you're gonna do is you're gonna prep your nails just like you would if you were gonna dip your nails. So I kind of did a little pre-prep on mine just because I really had some rough cuticles and such from working with all the new colors. Okay. And these are the cuticle pushers that we sell, and they're really nice because you can kind of just scrub it along your nail, and it really just gets the cuticle off really nice. And you just scrub it and push it. Okay. And then after you do that to all your nails, then you're going to remove the shine. And the other thing, when I use nail tips, you don't have to do this, but I like to cut my natural nail down kind of as far as I can cut it, just because I like to not have the nail be growing up behind it. But that's just me. You don't have to do that. Okay, so then you're gonna remove the dust, and there you have an empty nail. Now you take your nail tip, and when you measure your nail tip, you're gonna put it on like so, and you wanna make sure that it reaches the furthest side of your nail here on both sides. So you don't want it to be too small for your nail. Okay, so then once you find the right size tip, then you're gonna apply glue just in the well, and you don't need a ton. It's a very little drop. Okay, just like so. And then you're gonna kind of hold it downward. Okay, and you're gonna kind of rock it onto your nail. And the reason that you rock it is because you eliminate air bubbles that way. Okay, and you're gonna wanna hold it down for a few seconds. And there it is, right? And then you're gonna go on to your next nail. And we'll put one more on just so you guys can see it one more time. Okay, so I measured that out. It hits on both sides. So you don't want it shorter. You want it to reach both ends of your nail. Put a little drop of glue in the well. That's called a well. And then you're going to place it and rock it on. And of course, when you do that, make sure that you have it on your nail straight. And then just press it and hold it for a few seconds. Okay? And we should be good. So there, we have 2 nails on already. Now, you can use the scissors, you can use the clippers. You do not have to use the special nail tip clipper, okay? So depending on what shape you want, now I'm gonna try to go for an almond shape this time and kind of long because my nails have been so cruddy for the last few days just because I've been changing my dip like 4 times a day to get these pictures done. So you're just gonna clip your nail, and you can go on either side to get to where you need it to be to clip it off, okay? And I have this funky shape here. Now I'm gonna do my pointer to clip off. Pretty simple. And if you want them square, it's even easier. All right, then you're gonna take a nail file and you're gonna file the sides first. And this is where if it hangs over your nail at all, it'll get it. If it's stuck with glue at all, it'll get it. And that's kind of like our goal here. And then you're gonna shape your nail. You're gonna shape your nail how you want it shaped, pretty much at the end. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna kind of go for an almond shaped this time. So I'm just kind of easily rounding it, kind of that oval look. And of course, shaping will be a whole nother video. Okay, so I'm sure that as we go, I will be changing the length and things like that. But normally you would kind of want it exactly how you would want it. See, I always think I want it really long, and then I'm like, whoa, that's really long. But we'll see. Okay, so now you have the tip on and you have it shaped, all right? Now you need to blend this line where your tip is, because there's a ledge. You need to blend that into your natural nail. Now, if you have an E-file, that is seriously the easiest way to do it. You put on the sanding band and you zip back and forth. And you also want to remove the shine from the tip part. So let's say you don't have an E-file. You are just gonna go along that ledge and you're gonna blend it in. And you're also gonna remove that shine. Remove that shine from your tip and blend. Remove that shine and blend. That is all you are doing here. Now, if you're a lifter, you possibly might want to get some primer. Again, an acid-free primer is gonna be your best bet. Okay, so I'm pretty blended here. I don't feel a ledge anymore, and that's what we want. Okay, so you're gonna remove the dust. It's all blended. I have a white mark on my nail, so it kind of looks like it's not blended, but it's blended, and it should feel smooth. Okay, so now if you're also a lifter, you can wipe your nail with alcohol or acetone to remove any oils. And you really probably don't want to touch your nail because the oils from your skin are going to go on your nail. So if you are a lifter, remove the oil, and if you'd like, try a primer. That will help. Then you're gonna take your clear dip, okay, and your base coat, and you are gonna apply your base coat right to that line where your tip comes up. Okay, right over it. And the reason that we're doing that is because that is a stress point on your nail. And you need to build that point up. So you can kind of see right where I have it too. Okay, and then you're gonna dip in your powder. Okay, super simple. Here we are. Now you're gonna go halfway in between that spot and the rest of your nail. And you want to just take your time and make sure to get it on there good. Okay, and then one more almost all the way to the end. And you want to make sure to get the sides real good. And if you're real long like me right now, I would suggest one more coat over the whole nail. And that's gonna help so that you don't bust these suckers. Now, depending on how good your application is, you are set now to dip your nails. Now, as you can see, my nail is a funky shape, so I'm gonna have to work on the shape a little bit. But other than that, now you would dip as normal. Base coat, 2 layers of dip, activator, top coat. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned how to put nail tips on with dip powder. Real quick, I'm gonna do this nail here.